It's definitely tough getting to 170. 85, was a good cut, but 70 is definitely a full-time, every day, constant watching what I'm doing. A lot more training to keep my weight down. But right now, I feel pretty good. I've had some injuries in the past, but just trying to be smarter about my training these days. If I feel run down, I take a day off. I've always, my whole career since college, man, since high school, just push, and now, getting my early 30s, I need to be able to take a step back once in a while. That's the hardest thing for me, because I'm, with a wrestling background, it's just, I constantly want to just keep pushing. I feel guilty taking a day off, but recovery is just as important as a trainer. I started about 218 my first time, last cut. I did over 3 or 4 months. This time I kind of stayed, I didn't let myself get over like 205, 208. Because I knew I was going to be cutting down again. So I kind of, limited myself. If I hit the scale at 205, I would make sure I went out and got some weight off. But like I said, the last 4 weeks is an everyday thing. I'm coming in for an extra run at night, just run on the treadmill, keep the weight down at night, and it's definitely an extra thing I got to add to my training. 85, I train hard, and then the last week I worry about the weight. This I got to worry about the weight definitely weeks out. Pretty much, pretty much the same. I mean, I stick with what's been working. I feel like I just had a couple tough breaks the last fights with Camozzi. I was up 2 rounds in that one, took the cut in third. And the last fight I felt strong in the first round. I just got caught, and I don't remember much after that except for waking up. But it's part of the game. You're gonna get caught, and you don't see too many Cal Sanderson's 148-0 in MMA. So anything can happen. I think that's why fans love the sport. There's so many different ways of winning. It's exciting, but pretty much the same. Working with my striking coaches, Ricardo for my jiu-jitsu, sticking with my wrestling as a rider. I do my strength and conditioning. I also have Sports Academy with Brian Blue, trains me, Frankie Yeager, a lot of the guys on the team. But that's pretty much it, man. Just sticking with the game plan and just hopefully get my hand raised. It's definitely nice to fight at home, because I'll be coming in here at night and getting weight off instead of in a hotel room, and it's nice to have a good fan support. I got a nice gym with students, so a lot of them come to the fight and stuff. So it definitely motivates you, when you hear that little extra buzz in the crowd, and so it's Jersey's. It's a strong group of people around here in the Jersey Shore area, especially with my wrestling following and stuff like that. So it's where the roots are for me, and anytime I can fight at home, I definitely want to take advantage. It's been doing well. We started with the one space we added on last year, and I'm potentially going to be looking to get a little bigger in the future. We got a great group of students. I mean, people from 5 years old to 64 years old at the gym. So the classes are made for the average people to be able to come in and get a workout in. I do have guys that do MMA and want to get to the level I'm at. But most people are here just for self-defense, lose weight, and all that stuff. But we got a good group of young guys coming up the ranks, doing well in the amateur fights. We had the kids just in the Golden Gloves tournament, so we're registered with USA Boxing. We got a couple guys doing a boxing tournament coming up. We just had our first female Thai fighter. We got guys competing in the grappling tournament. So we got a lot going on, and it's definitely grown a lot more than I thought of. It would have been 2.5 years since I opened. Anytime you can, start. I feel that when I wrestle too, after I graduated and I got into coaching wrestling, you tend to break stuff, so much. You break it down to teach, and when you start competing and stuff, you're re-breaking those things down in your head as you're doing it again. So I think definitely teaching, involves you if you're still looking to compete, but definitely. Learning a lot from the guys that keep me going, to keep me fresh. It's exciting. I get more nervous, I think, when they fight than when I get in there, because I can't do anything about it. But so I love teaching. I love being able to do what I do for a living, train and teach students and stuff. So it's definitely been going on. This level, man, it's anybody can change a fight with one swing. So it's especially at the UFC level, everybody's tough, man. There's no easy fights. You know, he's had I think 4 fights in the UFC, so you know he's been around. It's not nothing new to him. So I've been in there. So I think my 8th fight now at the UFC. So I'm just looking in there and looking to get back in the win column, man. I've had 2 tough losses in a row. And you know, I got that little bit of fire to get back in there, and would you know, be nice to do it in Jersey too.